Welcome back to the first What Now podcast. Hey, shut up. Welcome back to the first What Now podcast. We got Isaac.
What up?
Jason.
I'm done.
Abraham.
What's going on?
And me and myself, Xavier, the host. Let's get to it.
Alrighty, today we're going to be talking about elementary, specifically more so 5th grade, but alright, who's got the first story?
Let's start off with the vape story back in like math class, bro.
Alright.
That's a pretty good story to start off with.
Alright. I don't really have no part in this, but y'all could do it.
I'm just gonna say, I'm really bad at explaining stuff, dude. Like, really bad.
For have you been living on a rock and you don't know what a vape is? It's a little like tube looking thing. You put a little juicy in there and it goes and it blows out smoke. It's supposed to like simulate like a cigar or whatever. And Isaac had one of those. He brought it to school, and you go on from here, Isaac. Tell the story.
So, brought it to school, right? And then I don't know. I just got off the bus, you know. I went. You know how you sat down next to those restrooms, right, outside?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who I was there. Was I out there with you, Xavier, or was it Jason?
Yeah. It was time when me and you were like really close. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I just showed it to
Yo,
Xavier,
hold
you
up.
know.
This day was the same day that told Infante to cover me when I take a dookie in the restroom.
What the hell?
It was the same exact day. I was like, hey man, cover me just in case someone wants to peek in. Punch him in the nuts. I really had to take a dookie. Continue on.
That happened. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Continue.
whatever. I took it out, right, and I showed him, and then I was doing this trick where I'll make a square, right? It's supposed to be a Ziploc bag, the square. I don't know if I showed you, but I did it beforehand. I had already like taken, I guess, a hit of the vape, you could say, and then so yeah, I just drew like if there was like weed in there, and like I got it out and rolled it up like in my fingers.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll pretend I'll smoke it, but when I smoked it, like I'll blow out, and it'll be actual real fucking like smoke. And then I don't know. Do you remember when I did that or no?
No.
But I did it either way. And then I don't know who I did it to, but they were like, "How'd you do that, dude?" And I had my vape like inside my jacket where my hand goes.
Yeah, covered up.
Yeah. And then
this is elementary.
I do remember that. I think it was you had a blue, like a navy dark blue jacket.
Yeah.
I think I remember that.
And then whatever.
Because it wasn't the school jacket. I'm pretty sure it wasn't the school jacket. It was a different jacket.
Yeah, back then we could wear whatever.
He never actually wore the jackets. Plus, like even if they gave us new jackets, he would always wear that same black and gold one, just really old.
Dude, because I'm an OG like that, right?
Yeah.
Chill out.
True.
All right. Well, anyways, we got in math class, and it was me, Xavier, and Jason. And we sit towards the back.
In the back, right, like cool kids, bro.
Yeah.
Even though
we were
like
trying to be cool back then. We're not gonna lie, dude.
Yeah.
Either way, we were just there. It was three desks like put together, and then the teacher would sit like to both. Jason, you sit right, like all the way in the back, right, like in the back seat.
Yeah. Where would he get called on?
Yeah, you wouldn't get caught on, but
Yep.
whatever. And then like to Jason's side, to his left side, I think was the teacher or whatever. And we all decided to just pass it around. So, you know, I took a hit, whatever, it was a small one, we blew it away with the hands. And then Xavier took a hit.
By the way, this is way before COVID.
Yeah, way before COVID.
This is elementary, bro. We're in high school now.
Yeah. We're in high school. We're honestly, but we didn't mention that. We're in 10th grade. So this is like 5 years ago. This is like
and
young.
I didn't even know what a vape was. These were
we should not have been having a vape at that age. Bro.
I don't know.
That was a bad choice.
I just try to be cool like that, you know.
Yeah.
Everyone was trying to be cool.
We were all trying to be cool back then.
Anyways,
even though it didn't even matter.
I got the vape right. I gave it to Jason. Jason, do you want to take over the part what you did, or no?
Sure with it.
Alright, go
so
ahead.
I was like, what do we call it? So I guess I tried it, and it's like, just gonna say right now, that was like the first time I ever, actually, I didn't even like that. Before that, I haven't even seen a vape, so I was literally so intrigued to know what it was. So I
want to be cool. You want to be part of the
kid. He was a good kid.
I want to be cool. I don't want to do that. So I just did it, and I didn't know. So Isaac told me just taking a little
I
bit.
told you, yeah, take it a little bit. Don't do it big. Don't do like a big hit because your throat will
Yeah.
freaking burn.
Yeah, and then next thing I know, I took in like basically the whole thing, and my throat was burning so much.
was so
and
funny.
then Isaac was just telling me like, don't do it because like she's right next to you. She's
Okay,
gonna know if
yeah.
you just
Yeah,
let it all
don't
out.
release the
So,
smoke,
like,
bro.
Yeah,
I was
saying
literally
don't.
holding it in, but like I was dying at the same time because like the more I hold it in, the more my throat was.
Which is
literally
really
burning.
bad, dude. Like that's really
yeah,
bad.
that's
for you.
Yeah.
really bad.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and especially he's a 5th grader,
I
bro.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fifth grader.
No, fourth grader. That's
No, this is
like,
fifth grade.
bro.
Fifth grade.
Oh,
This
it's
is
fifth grade. Okay,
Yeah.
so he's
Yeah.
just holding it in, bro. Oh,
I'm just holding it in, and like it's just burning more and more and more. So I had to know where to do it. So then, I guess we were all like, "Fuck it, we're just gonna do it inside the desk." So we just blew it in the desk, and next thing you know, the desk had like holes in it. It had like
Oh,
Yeah, it had like a little
So-
cubby in it.
Yeah, and then I just let it out in there, and then it just came out like very
Big
slowly,
cloud,
like you,
dude. I don't
a
know.
big
man.
cloud.
Yeah, it was a big cloud, bro.
Big cloud, but like
Remember
since it was
that.
inside, like it was mostly just compact in there, and we just slowly just started dissipating, and then we just
Yeah.
went on from there. And then like,
And then-
I think
and then
the day
the-
after that, the day after that, it's just my throat was.
That's just it. I remember after that, I came in because I had seen the smoke across the room, and I came in and I asked and I was like, "Bro, what is that?" And then you passed to me and I did it, same thing. But I listened to you. I didn't blow it in the desk. I blew it up in the air, and the teacher didn't
I
see
know.
it. And it was a big cloud. And the teacher didn't see it at all. We were waving our hands, trying to make the smoke go away,
Dude,
and the
I'm
teacher
I'm
didn't
honestly
see it at
surprised
all,
he
bro.
didn't see that.
y'all are so lucky, bro. Cause smoke alarms, bro. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
It'd be
and that
so
was the thing.
easy,
I was
bro.
worried about that too, cause Jason, this guy would not stop sucking the freaking pen, dude.
Yeah, dude. It was a good like 15 seconds. He was like,
I don't even know
just
how you
sucking
go
that
15
vape in, bro.
seconds in.
Yeah, I was really stupid.
Oh, this reminds me of that one time I think back in like what is it, 7th grade, 8th grade? No, 6th grade. You brought like little firecracker pens, and you rub it
Really?
across the table, and it would go, and it would release a little smoke. And we were doing that
Mm-hmm.
in computer lab class,
Dude, I don't even
and
remember
someone
when I
snitched
brought
on
that.
us, and we blamed it on the computer. We're like, no, man, it's the computer smoking. Like it's not, it's the computer smoking. Not the,
It is something
and-
to do, though.
they took the bottles away and they put them away and they gave us new ones. And the chick
Dang.
that like snitched on us, she was like, nah, man, they had something with them. And I was like, no, it was a computer. It was a computer for sure.
Bro.
But
You know,
yeah.
You're the one that actually helped me with that, cause like I was so bad at lying back then. You're like good at it, I guess.
Dude, it's because I came from like a really like ghetto, like public school, and it was bad over there. Like you just had to learn how to lie. You have to learn how to be confident over there. So you have to develop those skills.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So let's talk about I think like one of the
Hold
most
on,
serious
let me finish
situations.
this. Let me finish real quick. So basically, either way, afterwards, whatever, I got it, and then I don't know how my brother found out. Oh, he had it in his drawer, and I took it out. You know, being a badass or whatever. And then, so he just came to school. They come to the office, and then he was saying, "Oh, you got my charger, right?" And I was like, I knew he was looking for already. So basically, he just took it, and he was like, "Oh, okay." Not trying to make a big deal, but when we got home, he was like, "Why the
Yeah.
hell did you take that shit, dude?" I'm like, I don't know. Man.
So wait, so your brother was like wanted to do the vape, right? But then he saw that it wasn't there, so he went to school to get it.
Yeah.
Dang, bro.
Well,
Bro.
which brother was it? Isaac? Which brother was the
was
oldest one
Mario.
or what?
The oldest.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about like the most serious situation we had in 5th grade. And this is gonna sound so ridiculous to a lot of people, but like the whole knife situation and that whole thing.
Oh yeah, dude.
was like-
honestly, I don't know what was going on back then in 5th grade, dude.
Yeah,
They
did
were-
I?
I know, dude. I literally barely
I
knew.
didn't even know
like,
this
about
happened, bro. Like I was a good kid. Like I barely did anything, and
Back in
Yeah.
5th grade, bro, I barely found out about boobs, bro. I was like, yo, boobs are kind of sick, dude.
literally. Dude.
And people were actually like acting all emo and like cutting their
For some
wrists
reason, back
and
then, it was like a trend to be like emo.
yeah.
right, bro. Because there's a bunch of
Yeah.
like they would say like how girls and guys would go into the restroom and then they'll be cutting themselves and then go and show their
Yeah,
friends.
Literally,
Which is
they'll
like
show
just for
everyone, like, it's something to
attention.
be
Yeah,
proud
that's
But
like that's not
it-
like even being actually like.
Yeah,
depressed
and it
or
was like
anything.
it was not that bad at the beginning, I guess. I mean, they were doing something bad, which is cutting the wrist, but and then one day they just decided to bring big old like Bowie knives to school.
Literally,
Like they were
like-
big Bowie knives.
Literally, like
And,
two hands. Like one hand will be the handle, and the other hand will be like the full blade.
Yeah,
Dude, I don't know how they would bring
like
that
it was
in.
there was huge. And for some reason, me and Isaac were involved in it, even though we had nothing to do with it.
Yeah,
I think
don't
we were just
know
trying to
how
be
it got
nice,
involved.
like we were trying to be like good natured people and like stop them.
We were telling them,
So that's
like,
what we
dude,
tried-
like, why are you doing
yeah.
that stuff? You know, it's not even good for you. It's just no
Yeah,
point in
and
doing
then me and Jason, I was out in a fight during that time.
it.
That's pretty
Yeah,
chill.
because, well, you want to say
'Cause-
why, Jason, or
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna be honest. I got no idea. I'm gonna leave it to him. I
so
completely forgot.
let's think about this like good people and bad people. The bad people are the people trying to kill themselves, and the good
Yeah.
people trying to like stop them. So me and Isaac were basically only good people there. Everyone else was trying
everyone
to
didn't have no
keep
freaking
them
mind,
safe.
dude.
yeah, everyone was trying to keep them safe, and it first started because the chick that was doing it got called up to the office, and then that knife, the big Bowie knife, got passed on to some kid named George, and he's a
Oh, I
big
remember
kid, like he
George,
was a
yeah.
big kid.
Oh,
And I asked him, "Hey
Shout out
man,
to
you
George.
got it on you? You got it?" He's like, "You got it on you?" He's like, "No, I passed it on to Jason." And then Jason
Yeah.
had it, and I was like, I came from a really troublesome school again, and I knew how to. I've been fighting my entire life, like fighting kids. So I was ready to fight. I was ready to throw punches, bro. And then, but this guy told me, "Hey, nah, bro, Jason's mad strong." So I wussed out, and I didn't fight Jason because he had the knife, and I didn't fight him. But I would have smacked him back then. All right, I won't put that on record, I would have smacked him. I would have smacked him. I was just scared because people were talking some piggies on him, but I would have smacked him back then.
Hey, but
Alright, I
right
would've
now,
smacked
that's
him.
back then, people. That's back then.
Jason was also a
Right
fighter
back
though.
then.
Jason also fought a lot.
Yeah.
No, I would have smacked him. I'm telling you, I would have smacked him.
Yeah, yeah.
I would have smacked
That was
him.
back then. That was back then. Right
Yeah.
now,
So that happened.
I'd smack him.
Okay. Hey.
That's debatable. All right, keep going. Keep
Yeah,
going.
debatable. And
Oh my
so yeah, that happened. And then the knives, I think we ended up taking all of them. Me and Isaac, we ended up taking all of them and trying to report it to the teachers, and the teachers didn't care.
Dude, it
And
was
the
crazy that the
teachers
teachers
did not care at all, bro.
Dude, they didn't
They
even.
were
they
like,
didn't-
okay, that's cool.
They didn't even do nothing. They just act like if it was like
Yeah.
freaking pencil or something. I was like, oh, okay.
And then like I don't know, dude. Like it was insane.
And then
I was
yeah,
a fifth grader, but
No,
I
we
knew
got
it was
it.
bad. Like I knew
No.
it was bad.
we got it from. I think it was from you, Jason. I don't know. You gave it to us. We talked to you out of holding
Yeah.
the knives or whatever. And then I don't know how it ended up. You remember that computer lab, right? You have to like go straight, take a turn, and then go all the way
Oh,
straight to like
yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Hold on, we gotta give a time period for this. This is all going on during the class. Like we're basically skipping class
yeah.
to help these people not do this anymore. Like me and Jason are running around school during class, like because he's chasing me and I'm chasing him. That's what's going on
Yeah.
during this.
And
I
I'm
mean,
just
it
a
was-
good
it was
kid.
that
Like
bad.
I didn't know anything was happening. I was in class, and
Yeah.
I was total opposite. I was total opposite.
No
to
one
these
knew,
guys.
dude.
Yeah.
It was such a scary spot to be in, dude. Like you don't want to I don't want to live that ever again, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
it was pretty
ever.
scary now thinking about it.
Sounds
'Cause
scary.
those-
Like
Those
yeah.
people that were doing that, me and Isaac didn't know, but we were friends with them. That's why we were
Yeah.
so worried about it because we were friends with them, but we didn't know anything about this. And yeah, dude. I mean, I ended up talking to a teacher, and she was like, "Oh, I didn't know it was this bad." I was like, "Yeah, we literally showed you the big old Bowie knives they brought, and you didn't care." I guess you tried to talk it like I think maybe the principal talked to her, and she was like, "Oh yeah, now I know how big or bad a situation it is," but I don't know. I don't think they cared at all.
There were like multiple knives too, like on campus, dude.
Yeah.
Like maybe like
They're like-
5.
They're like spread around or what? From
Well,
people.
Yeah, because like
Yeah,
different
people
people, they'll give it to
were
different
passing
people
around.
to be like, oh, I'm going to the office, take care of it or something.
Because
I remember-
teachers, like principals, already knew like who was doing what, but they
Yeah.
didn't know where
Yeah.
the knives were.
Yeah.
So like, this was sort of like reminds me that like, don't ever get peer pressure to do this because I almost got peer pressure to come myself, but I didn't. I was like, no, naughty. And Isaac almost as well. I don't know what happened to Isaac. Yeah, I don't remember what happened to him, but I was like, no, bruh, I'm not doing that. Like I don't mess with that, bro. I don't rock with that.
No,
But,
I feel like we got peer pressured because it was like
Yeah,
the
it's like
environment
if you
around
don't-
us was just everyone cutting themselves, dude.
Yeah, I was like,
That was
if you
like a
don't want to
trend,
do it,
dude.
just don't do it. Like, it's just not like there's no reason.
Yeah.
It was really bad, dude, honestly. Yeah, but then that whole thing, like, it was from one year to another. Back in sixth grade, nothing like that ever happened. But that's like the worst thing that's ever happened to me, like in drama or anything. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all
We
want to
can
talk
talk
about
about
that?
that.
Y'all want to talk
Let's
about
talk
that
about
time?
the balloons, the
Yeah,
forbidden
yeah, yeah.
balloons. Let's talk about the forbidden balloons.
That's what I was gonna
For
say.
little balloons.
So
Yeah.
Abraham, you want to tell a story of how you try to fit in?
Well,
What a fun
well,
for you?
so it started off. So this girl brought the forbidden balloons to school. And like she had like a bunch or something, so she passed them around to guys, which is kind of like weird. But
Yeah, it
I mean,
was
I
weird.
don't know.
Yeah.
It's pretty weird. Like she just like go up to her guy friends and was like, "Hey, you want this?" So like she gave one to one of these guys that was sort of, I guess say what, popular, I don't know.
Yeah,
And it was like a group of guys, and I was trying to fit in with them. Like I was trying to like be with them, like. And this guy, he was like, hey, here's the forbidden balloon. Hey, go throw it to this girl because he liked her. And I was like, throw it, go give it to a girl that he liked. And I was
it was like giving away a rose, bro. Like,
yeah,
it was
I was so confused because like I didn't know what it was. Like I knew what it was, but I didn't know what it was for or anything like that. So I go, and I'm like, oh shoot, whatever. I'll go, and then there's this girl. She's telltale. Like she tells on everything. Like anything you do, like you can't do it around this girl, or else she's gonna tell. And she's there, so I freaking out. I'm like, what is she gonna do? Like, she's gonna know what this is. So like, I toss it to them, and I ran away. And then I run to the playground, and the playground's like under construction. So like, I trip over something on the playground, and then I fall over, and then the girls tell me it's okay. But then later, I find out that the girl that's a tattletale apparently got in her hair, and that it fell in her hair, and that she freaked out, and she went and go tell the teachers. So 2 teachers came out and was like, "Who had the condoms? Like, did this?" And then
the forbidden balloons.
Yeah. Oh, forbidden balloons. Yeah, we gotta cut that out.
That's fine. It's just like
Yeah, it's
you know,
Yeah.
you say it like that.
Yeah. So then we they had to interview a lot of people. So like, it was
Yeah.
like almost 3 periods passed by. Like, and I thought I wasn't gonna get caught, bro. I was like,
There was like
yeah.
over like 100.
Yeah. So it was like,
around. There
it was
so
like
many, dude.
lunch. It was like lunch and recess, which is in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
So, but they had
This
to
is
get a
still
bunch of
fifth grade, by the
people.
way.
Like, yeah.
This is
So
still
they had
fifth
to.
grade.
So they had to talk to a bunch of people. So it was over the span of the last like 3 periods, right? What was it? 3 periods, right? So
Mhm.
like, I thought I wasn't gonna get caught because it was about to end. Second period was about to end. Like the second to last period was about to end, and then I got called to the office, and like the teacher was like telling me like who had him, and I was snitching because I was so scared. I hadn't been in that much trouble ever, and then and then he was like, "Do you know how much trouble you're in?" And I told him no. I think he got even more mad, but the next day my dad had to, they told my parents obviously, and then my dad had to walk in the next day into the office and like talk to the guy, and he was just like, "Oh, you just can't have recess for the next 3 days," and I was like, "Oh wow,
Reese's. Dude.
that's the only thing." And a referral, but like it was like
Yeah.
it's on my record now, but I mean it was in
Yeah,
5th
I
grade. I don't
wasn't-
think it matters.
I don't think I was involved in any of this. Like I knew what was going on, but I wasn't involved at all.
Yeah. So I was just like. And it sucked because like I had to think about this for so long because I stayed for the after school program. You guys know what I'm talking about? So like, and then even what's his name? The dude that ran the thing that I was with, he was like there in the office because that's where it was like the office with a bunch of offices. So like he heard the whole thing that was happening. Like every person that was interviewed, he heard the whole thing, and he was like, "Why did you do that?" And I was like, "I don't know, man." So yeah,
I
it was
wasn't
pretty-
involved. I didn't know what was going on.
and then the
Fifth
next.
graders, bro.
And then on freaking like it was a Friday, I think. Or no, it was a Thursday, and then the Friday was like the day where like the next day we're off. So, and the weekend, my dad had to freaking sit down and talk to me about them. So that was pretty weird, but That was the weirdest conversation I had. But you know,
So
that's why you don't try to
no,
fit in, kids.
don't get peer pressure to do anything.
Do not get
That's the
peer
more.
pressure.
That's the more of the story.
Yep.
I was like, you want to talk about being interrogated by the principal about something that you didn't know about?
No, hold on, camera now. Hold on.
Alright. Let's move on to the fights that happened, bro. The two fights
Alright.
that we know about at least. So during lunch, some kid threw me like a orange, and it was like half open, so there was like juice coming out of it, and it landed right on my eye. My eye was burning, and that eye was crying, and I got furious because I know the kid, like I know them. So he was in my grade, and I know him, bro. But people were like, "Oh yeah, like he's the kind of like the bully of the school," and I was like, "Man, some BS, bro." So I walked over to him with my cherry flavored milk. I opened it up, dumped it on his head, and then he stood up and tried to fight me. But like that kid was like, I don't know, like 4 inches shorter than me, so I wasn't intimidated at all. But he was like a little chubby kid, you know. So I was like, oh dang, you know, and like my punches aren't gonna like hit as hard. But I still went at it, and I remember very clearly one part of it that I was grabbing on his head and slamming it on the seat, and I like, donk donk donk, and then my friend stood up, and they were taller than me, obviously. Well, not obviously, but they were taller than me. And they tried to hold me back, but I punched them both in the nuts, and I kept on beating up the kid. And I felt really bad because we're in a lunchroom with younger students from like kinder or first grade, and the kid that I was fighting had like a bruised eye. He was bleeding from the nose, and it was bad. So I just stopped and I went outside very angry. I was like, I'm angry. I was so mad. But
He was so mad he kicked down the trash can, dude. Didn't do nothing.
yeah, dude, I kicked on the trash can and everything fell down. And then we were both sent to the office, and then he apologized to me, and I was like, "Don't talk to me ever again." You hear me? We were sitting right next to each other, and I told him that in front of everyone else, and don't talk to me ever again. The principals and administrators were like, "Hey, calm down." And I was like, "Hey," he started. I'll do it
I'll
again.
punch you up. Shut up, Dak.
Yeah. So I basically beat up the. You know, like in prison, you're supposed to like beat up the biggest, baddest dude to get respect. That's what I did. Beat up the bully. Stupid ass. Yeah. Yeah, you got
Jason,
any fights?
Jason got one.
Jason got a good one, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jason, that's a
Jason
pretty
got-
good
Jason
fight.
got a
That's
good
a
one.
pretty good.
It's kind of more recent, but
Jason.
That one? Oh, actually, it is the mirror.
Yeah, that's like middle school, right?
Yeah.
yeah, that's middle.
That's 8th grade, right? You said.
Yeah, if you don't know,
Mhm.
I would say right now, if you know, guys, our like elementary and like high school and middle school is so weird, but
Yeah,
apparently-
it doesn't
they're all
seem
like
like it's
so
messed
weird.
up. Like at first glance, it looks fine, but then if you go into it, like it's horrible.
Yeah,
But once
because
you're
Yeah.
in there,
mostly,
you understand everything.
yeah, because like
Yeah.
the usual people, they have their elementary and then they have their middle and then they have their high school. But for us, the middle and high school are like in the same building,
Yeah.
which I didn't like, but whatever. Alright, anyways, time to get to the story. So,
good story.
Talk about your story.
huh?
Talk about your story about getting jumped, bro. Come on.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
That's
that's
what.
why.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
So,
Explain the how it led up to it, like the
Yeah.
like
So-
why
Like
they
backstory.
wanted to like jump you.
basically,
Because I don't even know about this.
Because like basically
It's
how
good.
every like people who get jumped, sometimes people get jumped because of because of girls, and some just mess with the wrong guy, and I guess I messed with the wrong girl, or I messed with the wrong dude's girl, which
Yeah.
like is so weird because like like the dude was all like, technically he got mad because I was hanging out with his girl, but at the same time like at the moment I didn't like genuinely I don't think we were actually a thing, which is why I was getting mad. Because like, there's like no point for you to actually get this pissed about something that that has nothing basically to do with you. But it escalated like really fucking quickly, and then I guess what's this?
I'm nervous.
What are you guys? Do you guys remember this? Was this during? I think this was after, right? Like after school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said
remember.
you were
Not
walking
sure.
the bus.
I
in
think
the
our,
restroom.
yeah, like I don't think it was in the restroom. No, I think it was like dead ass. Like actually, no, yeah, it might have been. It was, I guess, not to say it, but like I mean, I think that's the best place to get jumped because obviously no one could see anything.
Yeah.
No one doing
Yeah.
that. But yeah, apparently like I was talking to his girl and he got really mad, and then I wasn't really scared because like it was just a typical like the dude that's like higher grade, but he's like all skin and bones. So why would you ever like be scared of him?
Yeah.
Like he was literally just a toothpick. So I was like, bro, like I ain't even gonna bother. Like just dealing with you. Like there's no point. So I didn't, and then I continued to talk to the girl, and we even hung out because for example, it was at Infante's house. So yeah, so I just hang out there, and then I didn't really think anything about it. And then next thing, like the next day or like the next couple of days, like leading up to that, he fucking goes up to me again and just keeps telling me to back off and just like you don't want to know what's gonna happen to you. And I'm like, but I was like, get out of my face. Like, I think at the time,
Bro, we don't
like,
need no way of telling me this, dude. Got no freaking meat on him.
Yeah, he really didn't, bro. It's just just trying to act tough just because he has like friends. Just
He tried to like
it's
scare you to back off.
Is it? Yeah.
He's just trying to put on an image he doesn't even have, dude.
Nothing. And I guess the days leading after that, for some reason I was just like really pissed after that. Like I was just wasn't in the mood. So I actually decided to fight him. Because I was like done with this bullshit.
You're really fed up with him.
I was really fed up because like I would try to just do something and then he'd just be like right there in my face, just never leave me alone. So I did it, and I actually ended up beating him up, but like just like obviously I was saying he's a toothpick, but it wasn't actually as easy. It wasn't that really. It's not like
when
it's
you're
not like a fight.
It's different, yeah.
Yeah, a fight is a
when
fight.
You're fighting someone, it's a much different. So he got a good decent hitting, and so did I.
It was like a street fight, bro.
Basically, yeah.
but
and
You can imagine it already.
I ended up winning. I was like, okay, finally, this guy can stop.
Oh yeah, hold on. By the way,
messing with me.
the guy was a grade higher than us, so.
Oh yeah, he was just one grade higher than this. Well, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if you guys know this, but like technically, I'm supposed to be in that guy's grade. But
yeah.
I felt.
So technically, like they're the
in,
same
like,
age. It was equal. It was like same age.
We're supposed to be in the same grade, but I just failed the grade. So yeah, and next thing you know, like I'm being confronted by him again, but this time it isn't just him. It's like 2 or 3 more dudes, but like it's one really really fat dude. I'd say chubby. I wouldn't say fat.
I know
but,
exactly what you're talking about.
It's just one really big dude, and then there's like 2 other dudes who were like decently built, and I was like, I kind of knew where this was going, but at the same time I didn't. I thought that he was just gonna, I didn't think he was gonna talk it out. I think he was just gonna fight again, but like I guess if I
with them there,
if I we just fought again, it wouldn't be fair. So like my dumbass was just like, fuck it, I don't know what's gonna go on. So I actually ended up. Let's say bathroom because I really don't remember that much, but we went to the bathroom.
Walked.
Yeah, we okay, not in that way. We just went in there, and then I did actually end up fighting him again, but this time when it looked like he was actually about to go down, because like I just after that moment when I actually fought him, I actually beat him. I was like, okay, I can like. I thought to myself like, oh, I can actually fight. So I actually, tried doing a bit more that time, and obviously wasn't gonna end well. And next thing you know, I am on the ground getting repeatedly kicked.
Pummeled.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Dude? I mean, it's gonna happen,
Yeah.
If you're gonna fight, and you're gonna go down, at least go down fighting, man.
Yeah, I didn't I at least took down the one dude. So like I was like, you know what, I don't give a shit. Like I took the one that was talking the most.
Yeah, you took down the main target you wanted to.
Yeah, the main guy that was just bothering me. The other guys I had no problem with, but they were his boyfriends. So what do you expect?
That's so.
They were
dumb,
literally.
Dude. Like,
that is literally so
nowadays, like when someone has a problem with you, and it's just one-on-one problem, the other guy decides to bring like 4 dudes that have no idea.
Yeah, his whole gang.
Yeah.
His whole Clash of Clans gang, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Straight up, just got fucking gangbanged.
So he just got beat up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's messed up though, dude. Like I have no idea that stuff actually happened at school.
But the thing was, right? You weren't even trying to take his girl or nothing, right? You just
I
trying to
wasn't
talk to her
like
normally.
we were literally I literally met her through another one of my fucking girlfriends, and she was literally nice. I wasn't actually trying to get with her. I was literally just having a nice conversation with her, and we were literally just fucking good friends. But then after that, never talked to her again.
Oh yeah, of course.
Shit, heck nah.
That's
He
so
was
stupid.
like, yeah, I stopped him from talking. No, you didn't. His homies did. You
Yeah.
can't even defend yourself,
Yeah,
dude.
you were on the ground while your homies were kicking him.
Yeah.
So dumb, bro.
Don't
Yep.
worry, there's some bitches anyway.
Yep. They go.
Hey, bro, man, I know you got a fight to tell, Abraham.
Yeah, this is like one fight I ever got
When was
in.
it? When was it?
It's third grade, bro.
Okay,
We're
okay.
back
Third
to
grade.
elementary.
Yeah. So like, we used to line up in recess for soccer. So it'd be 3-on-3, and then whoever scored first stayed on, and then whoever lost like would get off. And then we were there in line. I was behind this kid who like was kind of like, I don't know, always angry.
He was.
So so
Yeah.
he the soccer ball like goes past him and he goes to go get it, and I move up in line because he gets out of line, and he comes back and he's like, "Yo, bro, why you passed me in line?" And I was like, "Dude, you just ran off. What are you talking about?" And then and then he's like, "Nah, dude, this is my spot. You better move." And I was like, "Or what?" And then he was like, I was like,
Get it,
and then this guy pushed me, bro, and I was like, "Oh my god, bro!" So I pushed him back, and then this guy barely moved, and I was scared at this point. But you know, I stood there. I didn't run away, dude. Like, so he pushed me again. I pushed him back, and then finally, like, we keep on pushing each other until he pushed me to the floor, and that's when I was freaking mad, bro. I was like very mad because like I was on the floor. I was like sort of a fat kid, and like it's so hard to get up for me. And I was like,
This guy.
and I was like, this guy's gonna make me get mad, bro. So I got up, and I just freaking swung. Poof! Punch his face. I see the spit fall out of his face, bro. His face is purple, and then the teacher comes. The teacher, like the recess teacher, comes and she's like, "I saw everything. Go to the office." And I was like, "If you saw everything, why the heck did you just let us just fight, bro? Why'd you let us get to that point, bro?" And I was like, "Bruh, are you serious? I didn't have to punch this kid."
Damn.
And then I lied it, like in the principal's office. Like she asked us what happened.
They just want to see it happen. That's why they just want to like see it
Yeah,
all the way
bro.
through.
She was like, "Dang!" And I was like, "Dang, bro." She was watching the fight like it was
I gotta stop
UFC or
this before I'm
something.
gonna lose my job.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I punched him, and then he had to have an ice pack. Well, we both got interrogated by the principal, and like I told her that he scratched me,
I'll be right back.
but yeah, I basically lied about the story, but he had to have an ice pack the rest of the day, and we were supposed to go back to the principal's office. We went to lunch because like, you know, they get money if we eat the lunch, so we went to the lunch thing, and I was like, "Hey, we were supposed to go back," and then he was like scared of me, I guess, because he was like, "I don't know," and I was like, "Okay," and then yeah, well, apparently they called not even the correct parent, because like she said she was gonna call my dad, and I was like, okay, and then she called my dad, and then apparently we were supposed to go back, but we didn't. But they didn't even try to get us. Like there was still like a lot of the day left, but they never tried to get us, even though we're supposed to go back to the office. And then I got into the car, and the nurse was like, because the nurse had to check us both out to see if we were hurt, and the nurse was like, "Yeah, he got in a fight," and I was like, "Dang, she snitched on me." And I got home, and then we asked my dad if they had called, if the principal had called him, and he was like, "No." And then, no, the first thing my dad said was like, first thing my dad said was like, "Did he get punched?" Because he thought I couldn't fight, which I couldn't. Because I
they probably did call your dad, but your dad just wanted to like be like, "Ah, yeah, my son did something good today. He got in a fight."
Nah, dude. No, my dad was like, yeah. As soon as my mom told him, she was like, "Did they call you from the school today?" And I was like, and then he was like, "No." And then he was like, "He got in a fight." And then he was like, "Who got punched?" That was his first question, because
Who got punched the most? Who won?
Yeah, he literally said, he said, "Did he get punched?" He asked me if I got punched, and then my mom was like, "No, he punched someone," and like he kind of looked surprised, because like obviously I was the kid that was
Yeah.
not like a fighter, you know.
Oh yeah, and by the way,
Was it
So-
we're
fight
at
or
like
flight, and you were more of a flighter.
Yeah, so like we I got back to school and she said that she had called my dad again because I didn't go to the office. But I was like, well, you called the wrong dad. So I was gonna ask there's another kid named Abraham, and I was gonna ask him if he had gotten in trouble, but I didn't. I never did.
Oh, I knew what
Yeah,
Abraham you're
yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
He probably did get in trouble though.
Yeah, right. He probably thought that they got the
Yeah.
wrong last name, bro. But you know,
Dude, you guys got any
I
wholesome
got-
stories from middle school? I mean high school? I mean
Oh, no,
elementary?
I was gonna say. By the way, we're already like at 40 minutes.
oh,
That's
pretty
fine. We can
good.
go. We can go. I want. We gotta end it off with some wholesome stories from elementary.
Okay,
You
wait,
got
can
any?
I just say this one fight really quick? Like, if you
Yeah,
This is
Yeah.
my first fight, dude. All right, so it was me. I don't know if y'all know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was me, and right? I don't know. We're fighting over some Oreo cookies, dude. Oreo or Chips Ahoy. I don't know what it was. I don't know how I even got to that point. But I got the cookies from, I think him, right? 'Cause I don't know. I just got the cookies, and then he got up, dude. He started freaking punching me in the back, dude. I'll be honest, his hits did not hurt me, like, even though, like, all I felt was just like freaking plush toy, like, just hitting me, dude. No, I'm not even lying.
Yeah.
It didn't hurt me, like, at all. So I was just like shoving them into other kids, like pushing them and shit, like, get the fuck off me, you know. And he kept punching me and stuff, and I just kept walking, but like at the same time shoving them off, you know. And then I guess I got fed up with it, and then I went in the line, and then, like, I don't know where, like, followed me, I guess, and kept punching me, and then I just hit him in the back once, dude. I hit him in the back of the head. This guy starts crying. So I had no idea what to do, dude. So I started crying too, acting like if I got beat up or something. I felt bad. That's why. It's 'cause I felt bad. I started crying, dude. I was like, I don't know. You know, I don't want to get in trouble. Like, be the one not
see
crying.
two kids crying, bro.
I started crying because he started crying. I just hit him once in the head, dude. But yeah, that was basically it. I don't know. They just set us out for lunch.
What a wuss, dude.
I know. I don't know. I just,
Didn't- oh, wait,
Yeah, I
it was-
remember
It was the what's the guy? It was the big guy, right? The big guy. But
yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
But back then we were all
he
chubby
did,
kids,
he did.
dude.
Yeah, I mean, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
but like whatchamacallit, yeah, he talked a lot of shit, bro.
Yeah,
Really?
he
He
did.
talked a lot of
Mhm.
shit.
Back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, even to the, I mean, I guess back then, and then like a little bit to like a couple of like years ago, but still he talked a lot. And I was,
Alright,
Bro, let me know with a little wholesome story right now, bro.
okay.
You know how at the beginning I said that in 5th grade I had just learned about boobs?
what the
So, I always thought it was an accident, but it really, I mean, I don't know, dude. It was weird. So, it was, Alex. You know Alex? You know how he was like
Yeah.
5 inches, like above me, whatever. He was strong.
Yeah, he was tall back
I was like, hey man, pretend like you're pushing me, whatever. And I fall into this girl, and I got her boobs, dude. It's an easy clap, easy.
That's
That's smart plays.
Yeah.
Smart
that
plays.
sounds really weird. That sounds really weird, bro.
Dude, but it was all planned. And Alex was like, bro, you're smart. You're smart.
Bro, you're so dumb, bro. You're so
We
dumb.
did it, and I went, yonk, and I felt it, and I was like, bro, it's nothing. It was just like, wow, dude,
Air.
it's nothing.
Damn,
Scammer gets
man.
scammed, I got scammed.
That's
I
the
didn't
worst
know
time,
myself to get
dude.
scammed.
Honestly, I don't know what makes it worse. Like the fact that
The fact that I did that, or the fact that it was.
the fact that it was
Oh my god.
the fact that it
Yeah.
was planned makes it worse. I'm pretty
Yeah, bro, that
the
was
fact that it was
horrible.
planned.
That's horrible.
You know, it's like
It was
Yeah,
planned,
you
bro. It
really
was all
messed up,
planned.
bro.
I was the smartest kid back then.
it's
But
literally,
then I was-
it's literally like you see.
I mean, I look at it back now and I'm like, oh, bro, I messed up. But I mean, like,
it was
dude,
funny. It was funny.
I was smart back then.
Interesting.
Had a whole
Dude,
plan.
what happened to him was literally like you see this nice PC, right? $300. Think you're getting a PC.
Yeah.
All you what comes in the mail is literally the case.
Yeah.
That's literally what happened to him.
Bro,
yeah,
yeah.
the case broke.
Jeez,
sucks,
man,
yeah.
it was so sad. And then that chick, I ended up being pretty good friends with her right now, dude. I'm pretty good friends with her. But it was like it was the worst, dude, because it was like
Wait,
it was like the
after
only
this,
girl
can I
around there,
say-
and I was like, Alex, this is perfect.
No,
After
don't
this
say
hap-
it
right
now.
now.
After
Don't say
this, can you tell me who it was?
Yeah, I'll take us after. Take us after.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll take us after. But it was like the only girl there, and it was like, oh, dude, it's easy clap by you, Alex. Easy. We got this.
Mhm.
It was played out really well, dude. I fell down and I was like, "Oh, Ali, why you gotta push me? Why you gotta punch me, dude?" It was the best. I like hit myself and it was like, "Oh," and I was all scratched up. It was the best, dude.
Scratch
Hell
up
yeah.
for literally nothing.
You guys got any funny stories at that or no?
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Not off
really.
the top of my head.
Okay,
I'm crazy, dude.
me and Xavier have a dirty story, you could say. What happened like one time in the bus? I don't know if you know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. We
Nah,
don't talk about that.
nah.
We can't talk about that here.
Apparently, like on my bus when I took, apparently, there was these two like 11th graders that, like everyone just hated them on the bus because they were like the 11th graders, like obviously they're dating. They
Yeah.
would come in holding hands, and like one thing that everyone hated them just because like even if they were on the bus, like it's like we're in school, like they don't hold back, like.
Oh my god.
They don't.
That's
They
disgusting.
they just come in like if they fucking own the place and they just sit in the back and they just do whatever the fuck they want. And apparently, fucking, I'm glad I switched buses, but apparently they like the guy was getting head in the back, and I was like, what the
Oh
fuck?
my god,
I
bro.
didn't
That's
even know
just
that.
that is just weird, bro.
I actually
Oh,
didn't
wait.
know that happened.
I hate
'Cause,
people like that.
Okay.
They're
That was
acting
back
like they
then,
own
but,
the
like-
freaking bus or something.
that was literally
I was
back
like-
then where like
Dude, they're acting like it's a
Like,
bang
in the
bus, bro.
straight up.
What's up?
Yeah.
The hell
Isaac,
is
we're not talking about the story with me and you, but we're gonna talk about the story about the kids that sit in front of us that
Ooh.
were watching like Roblox, like sex in front of us.
Oh
I don't
my
recall that
God.
one, but yeah, I remember something like that.
Yeah, they watched it loud, and then Carlos like took off the sweater that they had on top of them, and you can see it what they were watching, and it was so weird, bro.
What
I was
the
like,
heck,
what?
bro?
When I found out, I was like, bro, they were
What
in
is
front of
wrong
us
with
when this
kids,
happened.
bro?
Like they were in front when this happened, and then every morning he would play some ringtone from his flip phone, and it would go. Every
Yeah,
morning
it
he
would.
would do it.
It would. I
On
remember
purpose he would do it. They were the worst, dude. Oh, Isaac, remember Snorlax? Remember Snorlax, the one that tried to stop
Who's
us from
that?
going in the back of the bus?
Who? I don't remember.
It was some dude that we showed up. We showed up one day, and it was some new kid, bro. He was like a 12th grader, and he was huge. Like he would block the entire hall of the bus, and he was like, "Hey, you guys coming back here? Go in front of the bus." And I was like,
Yeah, I think I
"Man,
remember
you
something
don't
like
tell me what to
that.
do, but I'm gonna go anyways, cause they're like 7th grade above
yeah,
me."
yeah.
And then you did the same thing, cause you sat with me. You're like, "What's going on?" And you were like,
I
"Bro,
don't
that
even know
guy's
what's
blocking
going on.
everyone." And then Max showed up, and Max was like 3. Like Max is my older brother, by the way, and he was like 3 years younger, and he was like, "Nah, bro, this is my territory. You go back in the front, and you tell the bus driver what you want, but this is mine. I belong here." And I was like, "Hey, bro, this guy grew balls out of nowhere."
Yeah.
And then we all went to the back where we were jamming, dude. We all went to the back where we were zooming. That kid in the back was like sad, bro. And then he would get mad at Isaac for playing music.
Dude,
But that same kid would
just
play
wanted to
music
play
louder.
dude.
It was so annoying.
It's
He
because the
was the
bus is
worst.
so loud. Like it's already so loud as it is, you know. And I
Yeah.
put my music, you know. I ain't trying to hear these kids go "Rah!" in the front of the bus or nothing.
I know, right, bro? Why?
Yeah.
Why do people freaking go crazy on the bus, bro? What is the point,
Yeah.
I don't know.
bro? What is like?
Yeah.
What is literally? What is the point? What are you yelling in the early? It's like 7 a.m., bro. It's
Yeah.
6 a.m. What are you yelling like
They
off
think,
the
they
top
think
of your
they're getting
lungs
in a
for,
party
bro?
bus or something, dude.
Yeah.
And it's,
Yeah.
it's the same exact thing after school, right, bro? I hear the buses and there's just a bunch of kids yelling, bro.
It's crazy. in
And I'm
there,
just
dude.
like,
Yeah.
bro, how do you have this much energy,
That's the
dude?
worst. And there's some of those kids that going under
No,
the bus.
okay,
That was
the
me.
thing was,
And I hit my head at one time. Remember that, Isaac?
wait,
I
what?
hit my head and I was crying. I was like, "Oh, my head."
I remember that
was
one
the worst.
time, you know, when, I think it was 5th grade. Oh, bless you. But it was 5th grade.
That's
Oh, well,
so.
there was a girl underneath.
Yeah, thank you.
No. That one time you got mad at your brother. I don't know for what. And you
Yeah.
took off your belt and started smacking him. And I was just dying and laughing the whole
It
time.
was in the middle of the bus and I started smacking him with my belt in the head, bro. Oh my god, dude. Isaac, how much are we in this podcast?
We're at 49.
49. Let's end it there.
It's 49.
I know.
Alright, so.
On a weird note, that I was smacking my brother in the head and bust
Yep.
the freaking belt. And this has been the first What Now podcast.
Yes, sir,
See you
Steve.
next week.
Yeah, we'll
Later.
see you whenever you
Later.
upload.
Peace.
Alright.
Yeah.
Bye.